Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make the microphone dead. Don't.
Hello, it's just me again. Yep. Okay, it's super windy. If you can't, golly, jeez, holy Toledo. But as you can tell from the title of the video today, I applied some decals to the old Honda Rebel 500. Now, did it go as swimmingly as I wanted it to? No, but I think what we got going looks pretty nice. The inspiration for what I chose to put on the Rebel was purely because I thought it looks cool. For no other reason than that. I think it just looked cool. So I got some cinematic footage on my high definition extreme quality GoPro Hero 5. I also got some footage of me kind of like installing the first couple and then, you know, everything going wrong and, you know, etc. So it's not great footage. This might be a short video, but I guess I'll cut to that stuff. Shit. And we're back. Like I said, I didn't really have any like huge inspiration for it. I went through a couple concepts, what I wanted for decals on the bike, or livery, I guess. Can I technically use that term? Usually it's used for like drift cars, but whatever. My first initial thought was I want a rib cage on the front fender and maybe like bones coming up the side of the tank. But I was like, dude, that's just, you know, it's overused. That concept is overused, like skulls and bones on, especially like cruisers and stuff. So I was like, yeah. And then I thought, what about, because I have this weird obsession with rats. I love rats. I thought maybe I could put like a bunch of rats on it, you know, just like a rat rod or whatever. Get it, play on words. The more that I looked into it, the more I was like, that's just going to be difficult placement. It's not going to flow with the bike very well. Because most of the designs that I wanted to do, I wanted it to be basic and easy to cut. My coworker was the one doing this for me. And, you know, shout out to him. And I didn't want to put a lot of, you know, unnecessary work on his plate because, you know, that he's doing it for free. So then I was like, you know, I want to find something that, you know, not a lot of people do. Then the next thing I had an idea for was like a bunch of eyeballs. I'm like, ooh, eyeballs, that's kind of weird and creepy. I looked up some like eyeballs and stuff, and like a lot of eyeball designs that I liked were very complex. And for vinyl decals like these, you really need to have like a simplistic one color design for it to really work, and nothing was really gonna work out. It was a lot of complex things that I wanted specifically for what I wanted, and it just wasn't gonna work. So then I went with this decision. I was like, ooh, what about something like a constellation or something, you know, or like zodiac signs or whatever. And I really like the aesthetic of it, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it. So I was looking up some simplistic tattoo designs. Ooh, a good old hog giving me the old stamp of approval. I saw some simplistic tattoo designs with the aesthetic that I was looking for, and I was like, yeah, I'm game. And I thought it looked cool. And you know, like I said, mentioned before, I was like, I want something unique. But and you're like, hey, Brant, what the hell? You said you wanted something unique, and you put a dang snake on your bike. And I'm like, look, it's a space snake, okay? It's about as unique of a snake as I could get, and plus I love snakes, so I tried. The snake looks baller if you got a good look at it. Also, if you guys want like better pictures, you could look up my Instagram, huh? You know, a little self promo on the side of the bike. I really wanted this whole idea on the gas tank of like the solar system, and the initial thing was to put like sun rays around the gas tank. It didn't really work out very well. The sun that I had chose for the decal didn't turn out super well, and I applied it terribly, and it just, you know, I messed it up. So we scratched that. I'm gonna find a different design and, you know, cut that later. But the planets turned out pretty good. The planets turned out really well. There's some bubbles in them, but I think if I leave it out in the sun for a bit, a lot of the bubbles should ease themselves out, because a lot of this vinyl stuff, once it sits out in the sun, it likes to bake in, so that should work pretty well. The other main components were, you know, tagging my YouTube and my Instagram, you know, little self promo. Why not? And if I get tired of it, or if, you know, I decide not to do this whole thing ever again, I just peel it off. Not a big deal, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to get it out there. I can just point like, what? Even though my leg's blocking it. Maybe not the best spot, now that I'm thinking about it. Whatever. Maybe when it's parked, okay? You need to look it up. Whatever. I don't care. Quit yelling at me. The other main parts was I was going to put the name of the bike on the back fender, which is Brigitte, named after the Overwatch character that I used to play. No good reason. I really like the name. I think the name is really cool. And I was like, you know what? This bike reminds me of Brigitte for no apparent reason whatsoever. But hey, I like the name. The name was a little bit too big. We cut it a little bit too big, because it's really hard to get measurements on, you know, like a curve, like on a fender. So we cut it a little bit too big, but that's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna have to cut the sun from around the gas tank again anyway, so I might as well just cut the name for the back fender as well. But past that, everything else went pretty swimmingly. You know, I kind of did some other stuff too. I added little stars here and there. There's a nice little star and moon cluster on the back tail light. I think that looked pretty cool. I don't know, what do you think? Comment down below. Do you hate it? Do you love it? How do you feel about the livery of old Brigitte the Brig? Comment down below, let me know. If you hate it, I don't care, I like it, so who, you know? But if you love it, isn't it dope? I think it looks sick. I think it turned out really cool. Especially the snake. The snake on the front fender turned out dope. I think that looks sick. So, yeah, like the video if you like the livery. If you didn't like it, like the video anyway, you know? Why not? Doesn't do anything to you. All you gotta do is click. And if you really hate it, you know, hey, I like it. So, meh. I don't know. You can tell my self-confidence is just, I'll just end the video here. Like I said, this is just be a little short update, you know, livery type thing. Next video should be me taking the bike in for its first service, because I am over my 600 break-in period already. And I've only had the bike for like 2.5, 3 weeks, I think. So I should be taking it in. I'm at my turn already. I don't know. I'm lost. So that will be the next video. But until then, I guess, you know, everybody take care of yourselves, and I hope you guys enjoy your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, etc. Ride a motorcycle. Okay, so not buy yet. I cannot express to you how much traffic I just went through. Holy cow, I have never had so much traffic before driving through here than that time. And of course I have to be out on the motorcycle in one of the hottest days that we've had in a very long time. Jeez! I didn't record me in it because I was definitely... I'm in a bad mood now. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, that was insane. But... now, after this car turns, Jesus, I'm on my favorite freaking road, and I will end it here now. I just had to update and tell you guys how frustrated I was because that took at least 20 minutes just to get like 3 blocks. That was insane. Okay, I'm on my favorite road now. Everything's chill. We're fine. I am on my way home.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make the microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could have played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a